All right. Hmm. I take a little break. God damn. All right, man. Hey, shit, I did not know that things are going the way, or excuse me, we're going to go the way they went earlier. Okay. I'm still getting a couple of messages about how the last live ended. Hey, y'all know, I thought it was going to be something lighthearted. Turned out be a little more serious than I thought. But hey, nothing that two grown friends can't get over. And I'm sure those guys have patched that up, in the heat of the moments, the things get a little, you know. And God damn it, we didn't even get a chance to sit down with Mr. Turner and discuss the Carmelo Anthony trial. Like I said, now I plan on following and covering this trial. So I said, you know what? I don't really know. Last night I had a long night. We went live last night. Stay long. Shanita, you got to go back and watch it. Go to the @Hush Wireless page because someone reported it on my page. It's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So that was earlier tonight. So go back and watch it. Anyway, I'm gonna skip past that because I want to get ready to share my thoughts and facts on the Carmelo Anthony trial that's coming up. I'm sure you guys have heard of this situation with Carmelo. Carmelo Anthony was a kid out in I believe. Oh, Greg, go back. Let me give you another link. Hold on. Greg is back. Greg, we going straight to this now. Yeah, so we going straight to Carmelo Anthony. So give me a second, Greg. I'm going to send you the link again. Now we're gonna talk about this Carmelo Anthony thing. Y'all know, but like I say, these grown men, grown men go through shit sometimes. These two outspoken guys like myself, God damn it, motherfuckers gonna say what they got to say, and shit is gonna be what it's gonna be. But I'm sure they ain't gonna be shit like. I think just cooler heads will prevail. I don't think it'll be no shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be, nothing too outrageous. Anyway, G Money, I sent you the link. Come on in. We're gonna talk about the Carmelo Anthony case. I'll break down some facts and why I believe that Carmelo Anthony should be found guilty. Man, I don't know. I'm not sure if they're trying to charge him with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, but definitely it was not self-defense in my eyes. I'm gonna tell you all the reasons I think so. If you disagree, let me know. You can comment. If you need a link to come in and join me and Mr. Turner, say, hey, nigga, send me a link. I inbox you a link to come on in. Let me send somebody else's link. Hold on. Yeah. All right. So yeah, Carmelo Anthony. You niggas know the story. I ain't got to go back down and break that down. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give you my reason and facts that how we should sit to the actual factual basis of the case. And just like last night when we went through the whole thing with hold on a second. I'm trying to get another guest on here. Yeah, in 1 second. Yeah. So just like we went about the thing last night, and we were talking about Siobhan Tyler, the girl here in Stanford, and I was trying to stick to the basis of the facts here of the case, and I just thought that she should be in jail. Although I did get into the debate, and I went back and forth, and I played defense lawyer or devil's advocate, if you would, in that case, and tried to see if they could get manslaughter. Them bitches ain't getting no manslaughter. They out here. But in this Carmelo Anthony case, I'm gonna briefly break down the arresting affidavit, which I got in front of me, and tell you why I think that Carmelo Anthony should be found guilty, if not murder, second-degree murder, and that definitely not. I don't know if it's premeditated murder. I ain't gonna go that far with that, but Oh shit! God damn it! I just fucked my screen up. Hold on a second. Let me get it back together. I ain't go that far and say it would be something along that line of that nature. God damn it, G! You coming in, y'all inboxing? Come on in now. Hold on a second. Trying to get him the link. Okay. No Beyonce tonight. No Beyonce. We ain't getting on that Beyonce. It's just good old orange juice tonight. You know, I got work in the morning. You know what I mean? But no further ado. Karmelo Anthony, out here in Texas. According to the affidavit, witnesses told police that this dispute began when Austin Metcalf told Anthony to move from a tent. The affidavit states that Anthony allegedly said, "Touch me and see what happens," before the encounter escalated. It also records statements Anthony allegedly made to officers after the incident, including, "I'm not alleged, I did it." You know what I mean? So there you go. That's the statement right there. I think is gonna come back to haunt the young kid, Karmelo. Hold on a second. Yeah, so they come back to hunt Karmelo. Let me open that up for real quick. Now Karmelo was originally arrested. It drew big thing. He had a $1 million bond. They got it dropped down. He came home. He at home now. I'm still waiting on G Money to get his ass on it. My question to you guys who may believe that Karmelo is innocent is that, do you really think that he normally just carried a knife for self-defense at that school? That's one. You know what I mean? The fact of his wording, it was some witnesses, according to the arresting affidavit, not according to he say, she say on Facebook, that him and the brother, he goes G right here. God damn it. And they kept texting. Let's see. We get him in here. G. All right, Jack. Let me see if I got my round of applause up loud for you now. Let me see.
Yeah, man.
So this Karmelo Anthony.
I had to cool off. I had to get
that's why I gave you a little bit longer.
A good laugh. I had to get me a good laugh on, man.
So, G, go ahead and give me your take on Karmelo Anthony. What
I mean, I'm kind of leaning to your side. I mean, as far as he should be found guilty.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, due to the fact of, like I said, I mean, didn't they say he was in more incidents than this?
I'm not sure about the other incidents, G, but I don't want to convict anyone off of prior acts, as I would want to not convict someone based on their prior acts and actions. You did what you did in this case, and you should be judged on the merits or the faults or whatever is going on in this particular case. You know, so
you wouldn't judge him off their past.
No, unless he stabbed another kid in the chest or killed someone else, but just I think they can come up if they had a bad history between each other. I think it should be allowed in the case, or if it's something that's similar. He's a kid, so kids get detentions, kids get in fights. Right. I don't want to see the fact that he got in a fight means that he is a murderer. I think that he's a murderer because he killed this white boy. You know what I mean? I think he's a murderer just based on that alone. I don't think you have to go to his past because then that sets a precedent, which is already the precedent, that they'll start digging into other kids' past saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? In for a penny, in for a pound type shit, So I wouldn't want to do that.
Right. Okay. I'll go with that. I mean, you right. I mean, like I said, I just thought I seen something they were saying that I mean, I know he ain't stabbed no other kid, but I'm just saying as far as him uh walking around with a knife or carrying uh that you know, I don't know. That's why I say so. I go with finding him guilty.
Yeah, and I'm gonna break down real quick, G. Hold on. I'll break down real quick why the jury is probably going to find them guilty. Because I know a lot of black people just see the whole black and white issues. Hopefully, as time passed, some people have seen the light of the error in the kids' ways. I'm not saying the kids should get 100 years or death penalty or anything like that, but he did kill another kid. It's not like he hell, that the parents on the other side have lost a child. You know what I mean? A brother has lost a brother. A mother has lost a son. A father has lost a son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I broke down the arrest affidavit I got in front of me. Made some notes here. Now the prosecutors are alleging that Anthony admitted that he stabbed Metcalf, and other witnesses described that he pulled out a black knife during the confrontation and stabbed him.
Right. So he did admit.
Yes, he admitted when he made a statement. They said they approached him and said, "We got you for allegedly stabbing Mr. Metcalf," and he said, "I'm not alleged. I did it." That's what he told.
Whoa. Okay.
You know what I mean? And that shows the temperament to me, G, of his mind frame. Like, no, fuck, ain't no alleged. I stabbed that motherfucker. I stabbed that cracker. You know what I mean? That's the energy it give to me. Like, now, fuck, ain't no alleged. Shit.
Ain't no alleged, right? I did that.
I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's standing on it. Like, nigga, I did that. You know what I mean? And why did he go to the other team tent? You mean are you mean Karmelo? I don't know. I don't know why they some people say it's because of the rain or whatever, but
yeah,
I don't know. Anybody got to answer that question? Why did he go to the other team's tent? It could be because of the rain. You know what I mean? So we can see shit like that happen all the time, Jay. We see, niggas, we go for bad. You know what I'm saying? Especially around some white boys, goddammit. I wish a cracker would. We on that type of time. Right or wrong. Yes. We on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know I'll be on that shit.
Yeah.
But especially when I was on his age, I would. In my head, I'm thinking, I wish one of these motherfuckers would say something. Yeah, bitch, I'm under your dick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do something about it. You know what I mean? So in this case, I just feel like maybe, big white boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey. See, niggas getting confused that all white people are scared of niggas. All of them ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The vast majority of them are. But you got some niggas that beat your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You been in some fight with some white boys. Goddamn, all that, man, they ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They tell you, nigga, knuckle up. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They I almost said white pride, but they got their white pride too. They on some bullshit too. You can get a white boy that's on some bullshit too. So in this case,
I think that in that case it happened so fast. I mean, it just happened so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's easy to get to, but now, as you see, it's gonna be that much to get up out of it. I mean, I don't think they can hit him with the premeditated, because you got to remember, it's not a case like the other case. Let's just go with the Julie, the one Fuji, whatever, that the rapper that got killed in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
They drove from Jacksonville to Tampa and killed this guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's what a premeditated, is that incident there. It happened so fast, so I don't think he could get that.
Yeah. I wouldn't give him premeditated, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going premeditated. I'm not sure what they charging them with right here. Let me see. I think I got the Let me Google this.
The vendor said it was raining. Yeah, so he went to the tent because it was raining. Okay, that makes sense there. I don't know.
Okay, let me see. But they're charging him with first degree murder, but not premeditated first degree murder. I mean, that's the difference there. Yeah, they charge him with first degree murder.
Not premeditated.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the exact difference between premeditated and in that state. Let me see. Let me look at that too. Different states vary. So
different laws.
Texas is. Oh no, they just don't use premeditated in Texas. So it says first degree murder in its criminal statute instead. Yeah.
Well,
so they
just
use premeditated there. So basically the same thing. Shit.
Same. Yeah, it's pretty much.
He gets a charge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If it wasn't premeditated, it's gonna be now.
Oh yeah, and people gotta look at it. He in Texas,
in Texas, anyway.
Yeah, dude. Hey, he's a good old white Republican Texas boy. It's gonna be tough.
Yes,
it's gonna be tough. How does the modification work? What modification are you speaking of, Jolene? I don't know what modifications you're speaking of, but yeah, he's in good old Texas where, man, it's going. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shit, what did it say? I'm gonna pray for him, but what did it say? Pray and pass the ammunition type shit. You know, they on some real get a nigga time over there in Texas, and not that this is racial and they just attacking him because he's black. I really do think that Karmelo Anthony committed murder. You know what I mean? And he shouldn't get off because it was a white kid. You know what I mean?
What you think they're gonna do? What you think time wise? What do you think they're gonna give him as far as time wise?
Oh shit! Well, the first they gotta convict him. Like I said, we gotta make sure they're gonna convict him first. G. As far as time, Texas shit, he young. They'll probably give him like 25 years. You know what I'm saying? Get cut with a whole bunch of bullshit cut time. It might end in a plea. The jury may see fit to see. I see the jury may backslide this to manslaughter.
That's what you have to.
Circumstances that get us the premeditated that haven't come out yet in the in the findings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, there's no difference in Texas. First degree murder and premeditated murder. Texas don't use premeditated. That's a Florida. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. First degree is premeditated. Them all the same to them. I don't think he was near his team's tent, which is what explains why he went in the team's tent in the first place. But the fact is, y'all, he was in the team tent. Right in the team tent, he approached the kid, Metcalf, and ended up stabbing him with a knife that he took out his backpack. You know what I mean? Now, another thing, what were you doing with a knife at track meet, a high school track meet? You're a student. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't know if they can throw some type of past beef or history between these guys. If they do, then he really gonna get hit with the premeditated. But why was he at the track meet with a goddamn knife? You know what I mean? Now I was a badass kid in school, G. I never carried a knife to school. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was down with the smoke and I wanted to smoke too, but I never saw fit to carry a knife to school. You took a knife to school, Jay?
No, I never took a knife. I might need to start keeping me one though.
Yeah, you're gonna need one. Keep Urban off your motherfucking
ass. All I need is a pencil for him. Shit.
Yeah, Jolene, it is the same thing. Goddamn, we're gonna get off that now. Yeah, the shit happened at the school track meet. So we got a guy with a knife at a school track meet. I think the outrage really came, G, because this case really ain't that hard. You know what I'm saying? I think what's hard about it is black, white. You know what I mean? And people think it's a different set of rules when blacks kill whites, whites kill blacks. But if Metcalf was black, this wouldn't even be a story. Metcalf probably already went to trial, be locked up by now. I mean, excuse me. Anthony would be locked up by now. Because yeah.
You saying if he was black?
If both of them was black, Karmelo Anthony ass already be locked up. Wouldn't have got no bond, none of that. It's been enough. Hey, a black on black crime statistic. They had to put that shit on us, and it's just been a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, bringing the knife will mean it's towards first degree murder. But if he has a good legal team, and they plead a good case, they'll probably give him something lower. I agree, Jolene. Everybody hates to see a kid go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the jury pool is now, in good old Texas now, they might get goddamn Cooter Brown on there, get you a couple of those and a couple of Karens, goddamn his ass out of there. He will not go home though. He will not go home free. I can promise you guys that, because the evidence is too harsh against him. You know, from the evidence that's been presented, not the Facebook fake evidence, but what's in the indictment, the things that we presented in court, the things that the jury will see, seeing that it's just a one-sided case as far as I see, and we sticking to the facts. The victim was unarmed. Another case they're gonna point out. People say self-defense. Self-defense, G, you got to meet reasonable force. Like when Irvin see you and he slapped the shit out you, you know what I mean? You know, and you pull out a knife and stab him, that ain't gonna be self-defense. You know what I mean? So if Irvin slap you, G, you got to slap Irvin back. That's self-defense. Now, if you slap Irvin so hard that he died, Irvin is the dead motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the force got to be equal. Kind of like the girl down here trying to stay your ground the other night, Savon Tyler, and somebody, she was self-defense. She shouldn't have came to her house. No, you can't bring a gun to a fist fight and think you can stand your ground. Go ahead, G.
I mean, I'm listening to you on that one. I'm listening to you.
Okay, yeah. But, so the victim was unarmed. Okay. He said this. Witnesses say I got all the reports. It's like 7 different reports. All the witnesses say that Anthony said, after asking to be leave for the tent, and he said, make me leave or move me. And then he said, touch me and see what happens. That was his last words before he stabbed him. He said, touch me and see what happens. Metcalf touched him, like Irvin touched you, G. They said Irvin punched you last night or something. But he went to push him out of the tent or grab him, move out of the tent. And we went and touched him. He didn't attempt to tussle with him, fist fight with him. He touched him. Like he said, touch me and see what happens. And what happened was he reached in his bag, pulled out a knife, and stabbed him in the heart. In the heart. Right. Hey, that nigga ass toast. You know what I'm saying? It's about over for him. Jolene says, and I'm not to be a dick, but his family having money actually makes it worse in my eyes, but I'm not one of the juries. So yeah, you're right. But go ahead, G.
No, I mean, like I said, no, that incident didn't go like that. I mean, because like I said, I kind of peeped what he was working. He was already working for the other side of the team. So I peeped and then he didn't do nothing but share. You know what I'm saying? It was so soft. I thought a girl was massaging me, to be honest. But that didn't go like that. And like I said, it's just what you do after that. Now, from what I heard, like I said, and the way you reading it is the same way that I saw it. But the guy did say something, and I'm trying to figure out who said touch me and see what happened. Was it him or was it the white boy?
The Karmelo. Karmelo said, touch me and see what happens. The white boy touched him. He stabbed him in the heart. Stabbed him right in the chest, not in the arm, not bitch, get your hands off me. And I didn't mean to kill him. I stabbed him in the leg. He stabbed him in the chest with a dagger or a knife. You know what I mean?
So
Something
he,
that, you know?
so he told him to touch me and see
Yes.
what
Yeah.
happened. Wow.
Jolene says entitled and not very self-defense like because he provoked the situation. Like how pilgrims will pick a fight with you so they can pop you and claim self-defense thing out. Kind of like what's his name? Chuck the Builder tried and got his ass locked up. So yeah, similar to that, Jolene, but just the black guy is the aggressor in this case.
Yeah.
This is the aggressor, and we find it hard to believe that people could be the aggressor, especially black and white. But let me tell y'all something from a nigga like me. When I was Karmelo age, I looked like Karmelo. My hair wasn't that nappy. I ain't never had nappy hair. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I was on that bullshit too. Let me speak firsthand. Your child, your son, and G, I was a good kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was a dad in a straight A student, honors classes. You know what I mean? I spoke very, niggas would say white. You know what I'm saying? I was very unassuming. Like, it couldn't be him. Right. Oh, no, bitch, it was me. I'm with some dumb shit all day long.
All day long,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm with it. And y'all kids, some mama ain't think I was with it. You know what I mean? But boy, I was with that. You know what I'm saying? So G, you know how I go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's why like I said, I sent you the comment, but one of my actually one of your viewers sent me as far as, saying, hey, you did the right thing by just, you running for District 7. Don't even entertain that negativity. Don't even entertain it. So that's what I plan not to do. Just not even entertain it, Stone.
Yeah.
So that's sometimes you got to be the bigger person.
Yeah. And like in this case, Karmelo should have been a better person and got on from under them goddamn white boys' tent and hauled ass. You know what I'm saying? Because he stabbed another unarmed kid in the chest. We're gonna make Metcalf black. We're gonna change his last name to Jones. That's a nice black name. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna call him Jones. He stabbed Jones in the chest. Now, if Carmelo Anthony would have stabbed Jones in the chest, we wouldn't be here, G. We wouldn't be you wouldn't see no shit like this popping up across your timeline on trial. Nigga ass to be toast. He'd be up out here. He'd be a G who killed the other G at the schoolhouse. And when he get out, I hope he straighten up. You know what I'm saying? But niggas say, go and ship his ass off. It'll just be a wrap. So we're using race in reverse. They said we can't be racist. I don't know what Nook was saying. We can't be racist. This is an example of us being racist. We take these situations like this and say, hey, what the cracker did? Or he should have. Why he tried to make him get from under the tent? Well, he should have died because of that. You know what I mean? Because he tried to make him get from under the tent. He should have died. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It don't make sense. You're right.
Yeah, I read that he confessed to the police being arrested and asked, can this be self-defense? Yes, he did make those statements. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I read, the same thing.
Yeah, I read that too. He also initially said, ain't no alleged, I did it. So he already admitted to it more than once in police custody. You know what I'm saying? Always teach your kids, shut up. Even if it's that good old wholesome white boy in the chest like happened here, tell your kids, shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing, goddamn. When they read you the Miranda rights, and they say you had a right to remain silent, they say, you can stop right there. You can just say, you had a right to say, goddamn, you can stop right there.
Yeah.
You waste your time saying the rest, I ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? Now, he did remain at the scene rather than running away. He didn't go too far. You know what I'm saying? So what happened here? He was taken into custody right in there. So that would go to help him that he didn't run. Maybe he didn't think he did nothing wrong. He probably watching TikTok and watching Stay Your Ground shit, listen to these niggas out here. That's why you gotta start thinking your kids listen to these poison ass niggas on here. They have a nigga stabbing another kid and thinking it's gonna be self-defense and he gonna get off. The goddamn girl last night in Sanford recovered. She thought she had her self-defense. She was so sure that she had self-defense that she even recorded all the evidence that's gonna get her ass locked up and thought that it would be self-defense. So y'all got to watch
Wow. And what happened on that?
huh?
What happened on that
Well,
incident
she
on
got a
Sunday?
hearing tomorrow. They put in a motion to have all the charges dropped for stand your ground. That shit gonna flop harder than SGA in the
Right.
finals of the NBA. That shit gonna flop. That hit. There's gonna be a short hearing. The judge gonna say, "God damn it, I ain't gotta read past the first one to drop this shit." So
Right.
get this out of here. This ain't no stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? You can't invite no bitch to your house, hide a gun, hit him with a bat, then get the gun and fire 2 shots, one hit him in the chest and killing him, and say, "Hey, I fear for my life." You know
Right.
what I mean? My kids is inside. That's what you tried to say this day. My kids is inside. Nah, bitch, your ass should have been inside. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Okay. Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
And some people say the white boy touched him, or the white boy hit him, or he shoved him, whatever. If the white boy even punched this, I almost called him a nigga. If the white boy had punched a black kid in the nose, it still wouldn't justify him stabbing him in the heart with a knife. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And there's no evidence that the white kid Metcalf punched him, shoved him, or did anything to that degree to say, you know, I need a knife, I need to stab him, or I may die. You know what I'm saying? Nothing
Right.
shows the fear, you know, to escalate to that point where Karmelo would think, hey, my life is in danger. I have to stab this kid because I want to go home to my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, that's what self-defense is, G. Self-defense ain't just a nigga come by and hit your hat. Oh, bitch, y'all saw me hit my hat, didn't you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? Or the nigga pushed me. God damn it. I just happened to have an AK with me. So I sprayed it. Some dumb niggas say, "Now what you get for touching people's hat?"
Right.
He
Right.
actually go to jail. You know what I'm saying? For a long time. If a nigga touch your hat and you shoot him, your motherfucking ass is going to jail for murder. It don't self-defense don't work like that. See,
Right. Exactly.
self-defense is when you're in fear and somebody is attacking you and you do whatever it takes to get them off of you and this bitch end up dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
You know?
Well, you
Now,
know, and that's funny you say that because, wow, that's all I'm gonna say. Wow, because I
yeah.
I keep I keep my little vest on. My little vest on. And
Mm-hmm.
wow, that's all I'm gonna say. Wow.
Yeah, all right, dude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to dodge that. Yeah, I'm trying to dodge that smoke between you and Irv. We over
I
there.
yeah, I'm not. I just said wow. You know,
Yeah, all right,
funny.
here we go. I got the Texas self-defense law up here in my notes. And the biggest highlight from the Texas self-defense law is that the person has to believe they face death or serious bodily injury.
Mm,
Death or serious bodily injury. There's no way that they say if you got a defense lawyer, there's no defense lawyer that's going to convince a majority white jury in Texas that this black kid was fearing death or serious bodily injury. Now they may get some sympathizers who say, "Yeah, I just hate to see him go to jail for it," but you know what I'm saying, and they might be a little pro-blackness in it. But in all good conscience, if we take the color out of it, his ass should have been locked up. You know what I mean? We take the color
yeah,
out of it, his nigga should have been gone.
yeah, should have been gone. Yeah, to be honest, you take the color up out of it.
Take the color out of it. Carmelo Anthony ass should be locked the fuck up. This shouldn't even be on the news. No, nothing. And like I
Now
said,
let's reverse that and say that
yes,
the white guy was,
the
you
white
know
guy
what I'm
stabbed the
saying?
black guy in the situation.
Right, exactly.
We'll be calling for this crack. Oh, Carolina crack. Oh, they killed another black. You know what I'm saying? We'll be upset about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll want his head taken off. You know what I mean?
Right,
We would,
exactly.
yeah, we would not look at anything with, hey, he stabbed him. You know what I'm saying? He killed him. He killed the black boy because he was racist. We'll point it that way. Now, when a nigga killed the cracker, he ain't racist. He just, I don't know what the fuck nigga said. It was just the white boy started it. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
know?
I'm just saying if you flip that and then now see what would be a big difference. I think it'll be a tremendously
Well,
big
gee,
difference.
we don't have to hypothetically flip it. We can flip it right here in Florida. Trayvon Martin. You know what I
Right.
mean? And
So
let me say this by saying,
George
I,
Zimmerman.
I think George Zimmerman ass needs to be locked the fuck up. All right. I think George Zimmerman ass needs to be locked the fuck up. And they'll lock him up. When the niggas see him, they should deliver justice on George Zimmerman when you see him. But with that said, George Zimmerman took the same defense that this guy's trying to take, this kid's trying to take. And he started it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to shoot him. You know what I mean? I had to stop him because started. It's more extreme with the Zimmerman thing, but the roles are reversed there, black and white.
He ain't had nothing but some Skittles.
Exactly. You know
what
what
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And we went hard for to have him arrested, as we should have. Like I said, I truly believe George Zimmerman is a murderer, and he provoked it just so he could try. I ain't gonna say that, but
you know he got his gun. He got his gun back.
Yeah. He was totally at fault. That motherfucker should have been locked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was something, something way. I mean, I don't even understand that one now.
Now, if the defense can pull up some video evidence or some other credible witnesses, not no homeboys who want, because this is the thing about it, G. The shit happened in the other team tent. I'm gonna say the white tent. I don't know, it could have been all niggas. I'm gonna say the white tent. It happened under the white tent. So Karmelo can't have any witnesses over here just on his side saying, damn, bro was just trying to chill.
Mm-hmm.
And the cracker kept, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? He got somebody on his side that's a credible witness. All the credible witnesses are from the other school.
You know what I mean? School.
So who are they going to bring up to say, oh shit, nah, it was dude's fault. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be hard for their defense team to bring up any point or any type of credible facts that's going to point to, hey, Karmelo was just defending himself against the aggressive big white boy who was just getting too aggressive with him. He had to kill him. It was just a must that he die that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and plus, he admitted it though too. Though
he admitted it, and like I said, the only issue we have here is a black and white issue. The only issue we have, you know how they say, don't make it a black and white issue. This is really, G, just a black and white issue. If you take the black and the white out of this case, if you take the black and white out of the Karmelo Anthony trial, Karmelo Anthony is just a kid who killed another kid. He made a bad decision as a kid, and he deserves to go to jail. Just like if he had stabbed a nigga in the heart, he should go to jail. Just like he stabbed that white boy right there in the shadow. Y'all see that? He stabbed him in the heart. And we can't have revenge, blind justice on some Northern Web. How you doing? Northern Web says, "What's up, G?"
Yo, Nolan, what's going on?
Yeah, Nolan. We can't have this blind racial justice out here saying, "Oh, we're gonna let Karmelo Anthony go because of George Zimmerman," or we go, you know what I'm saying? Because it'll be tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? Because I might slide up on one of you niggas or one of you white motherfuckers and say, shit, it should be my turn now to get the black justice. Let me go ahead and off this cracker, or somebody off me. You know what I mean? Because they're going to get the white justice because it's their turn to win. You feel me?
Right,
we can't have the back and forth in that nature of getting justice based on revenge justice. You know what I mean? You know, many people say that's how O.J. Simpson got off because of revenge justice. But that got to stop. If it was the case, that got to stop. You know what I mean? And like I say, you know, we take the color out of this, G. I'm glad you agree with me. I thought I had more people disagreeing. I guess they decided. Nolan, what you think? Nolan, is this self-defense or murder? Nolan Webb. Nolan, self-defense
or murder?
Or murder?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Oh shit! On my way to the Wawa, but I changed my mind.
No, you can go ahead and go. I just want to come back and cover the facts. We done got a little longer tonight now. It's after 12. you and Urban took us for the curveball there. You know what I mean? So I had to come back and make sure.
I was on my way to the Wawa, man. I'm not going though.
Huh?
I was on my way to the Wawa, but I'm not going. You know what I'm saying?
Just
So
listen. I did hear about this case. What happened to me in school? It seemed like he planned it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, Nolan, I'm glad you can see. And I say, as cooler heads prevail and more mature people start looking at this case, I see more people looking at it because Jaleesa Crewman, I don't know, see what I think. Murder because let them hands work. Exactly. Fight, God damn it. Don't be scared of them white boys. You got to stab them. Did he have time to think about it? Yeah, he had time. He had time to put that knife in his bag before he come to the track meet. So he had time to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
I know where he going with that too. He going the same place that I was trying to go, but tell him Texas don't have that law
Yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah. Texas is just it's first degree murder. That's it. You ain't got to premeditate nothing. God damn it, they got first, second, and manslaughter, and
Yes.
their premeditation weighs in whether you get convicted or not. But it's not like a stated factor that he had to premeditate. No, you killed him in Texas, bitch. That's just as good as you if you
Different
didn't
laws for different
thought
states.
about it. Hmm? Yeah,
Different
different laws,
laws
different states.
for
So
different
in
states.
Texas, they got straight up murder. You did it, bitch. Your ass going to jail.
Going to
Or you
jail.
thought about it. I tell you what, we're gonna give your ass some time to think about it if you didn't think about it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give your ass some time to think about it if you didn't think about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, G, it ain't got no long. I wanted to run that down. I actually want to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's after 12.
Yeah.
I ain't want to be home after 12. I'll try to come on real quick, but that now you and Irvin, goddamn.
Hey man.
I had to talk to you guys off the air. You know, if y'all miss what happened between Urban and G Money, go to Hush Wireless page. It's still up on Hush Wireless, or go to the YouTube. David Stone, I strongly disagree. You can check it out. Go right to the end. You'll see they was boxing on air. God damn it, y'all got to see it. You know what I'm saying? It was a good fight.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
hey,
Hey, but G,
hey,
hey,
look, I like how you keep throwing your jabs in, but like I said, I'm not gonna let a clown like that knock me up off my square.
hey, G,
You know what I'm
you know what
saying?
I have to
Running.
do? I might have to get my clips from that and bring them over to your show. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my clips and I'm gonna question you on your show and say, G, what happened? Check you out of character. I'm gonna let you chill tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you and
Right.
Irvin some time to work it out, but I might have to bring this word on the streets if y'all don't get along. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
like I said, I don't do that. I mean, all that talking about taking it to the streets and all that. Come on, man. I ain't you ain't even built like that, and that ain't my type of timeline. Like I told him, I would take him, and it's the same thing when you and Mike was going. If we never went to the fact of, oh, that's what you said. We'll take it to the ring. I mean, so it's the same thing. That's really where I go with it, because if it goes somewhere else, then that's me being ignorant and getting on his level. And I
Yeah,
just can't I can't do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Understood, G. But all right, y'all. We're gonna be covering this all week long, G. We can bounce back and forth between your show and my
Yeah.
show.
Okay.
The trial gonna last all week long. I'll do some trial updates. I'm gonna be following and covering it and keep you guys up and informed of what's going on.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like I said, and I'm not gonna let no devil, no devil really get, you know what I'm saying, get me shook up. You know what I'm saying? So no devil.
Hey, Nolan, we got to cover that, Nolan. You got to step in on G's show. We want to hear about that story. You know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah, yeah, G, yeah, you got some answers. They say you talk about the man family situation.
Oh
We gonna
man.
save that. We gonna
Yeah,
save that.
yeah. Help the
Yeah,
bell. Help the bell. I mean, help the
we got a
bell.
whole nother
Shit.
story to
I
cover,
mean,
G.
damn. Ain't
We gonna
nobody
make you.
talking to you.
Hey,
Shit.
hey, G, you and Urban got a whole other story that made out of story. We're gonna cover that on Word of the Streets. I gotta come on Word of the Streets. I'm gonna bring I got the clips, I got the video evidence. I'm gonna bring to the show. Goddamn, you got some questions to answer. The people want to know for their commissioner. Um,
Hey,
out
that
here, you know
and,
what I'm
and
saying?
that hey, listen, we had enough of that in five. Shit.
Uh,
Shit. We had enough of that in five, damn
yeah.
it.
But
So
All right.
You know what I'm saying? We'll
Yeah.
need
All right.
that.
See, I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, I'm trying to get to bed. I gotta get up and go to work in the morning, y'all.
Same
So
here.
I
Same here.
appreciate y'all coming in, stopping in with us, and we're gonna pop in during this week and keep y'all updated. It'll be a little shorter. When I do the updates, they're gonna be short. We're gonna come through with the updates. So I am gonna let you guys know what's going on and what I think. If anything changes on my opinion based on the facts that we hear during the trial.
And
All right,
let me close out before you go real quick. I would love to come on and we talk. Keep watching that trial because I definitely want to see what's going on with that. Then if y'all see my other classmate, tell her I love her too as well. You know what I'm saying? Tell her I love her, and you know what I'm saying. So and I'm gonna come on. Like I said, we'll do one day with you, and then one day over there with Word on the Street, and we'll keep it bumping. I want to talk about this Carmelo thing a little bit more.
We definitely gonna talk about it some more.
Yes, sir.
At it tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. All right, G, I'm gonna holler at you.
All
Peace.
right.